You have massive goals. You map out exactly how you're going to write that book, get in shape, or master a new skill. But when it's time to actually execute, you hit a wall. You stare at the work, feel completely drained, and tell yourself you'll just start tomorrow. Instead of chipping away at dreams, you default to the path of least resistance. You spend the next 2 hours passively scrolling your phone. It is incredibly easy to look at this cycle and conclude that you are simply lazy, that you lack the drive of highly productive people, and that this paralysis is an unchangeable flaw in your character. Biology tells a different story. This brain diagram reveals an ancient threat detection system, hardwired to conserve energy and avoid discomfort. When you attempt massive tasks, your nervous system registers a severe energy drain. It shuts down motivation, forcing you back to comfortable habits. Achieving major goals is a tactical mission to bypass the brain's biological security system through specific, measured maneuvers. The first tactical countermeasure is straightforward. Make the task ridiculously small. By artificially shrinking your immediate objective, you avoid tripping the brain's overwhelm alarm. Want to write a book? Forget about chapter outlines. Just write one single sentence. Learning the guitar? Ignore the complex songs. Play one clean chord. Staring at the summit of a mountain triggers an intense biological avoidance response. Taking a single measured step forward does not. These micro-actions fly entirely under the radar of your psychological defenses. We rely on sheer mental force, but willpower is a finite resource. Against evolutionary resistance, the tank empties immediately. Countermeasure 2 is creating easy routines. Automating initial steps lets you start without spending a drop from your main energy reserve. For a runner, this means placing your running shoes right beside your bed. When you wake up, the physical cues are already set. It provides instant structural momentum before your brain has a chance to formulate an objection. By reducing the size of the target and automating your physical approach, you systematically neutralize the friction that stops you from starting. Even with small goals and solid routines, there is still one intense point of friction, the exact moment you transition from resting to working. To breach this wall, deploy the 2-minute rule. You commit to engaging with your task for a strict maximum of 120 seconds. Knowing the effort is capped tricks your brain into dropping its remaining defenses. Like this heavy stone on an incline, starting requires immense activation energy. You only have to exert enough force to push it over the edge. Once you pass that 2-minute mark, psychological momentum takes over. The heaviest lifting is done, the resistance is broken, and you naturally continue the work with a fraction of the initial effort. To solidify this habit, immediately reward the initiation. When your 2 minutes are up, take a short break or play your favorite song. Linking a microscopic start with a reward effectively rewires the brain's protocol, training it to view action as a source of positive reinforcement rather than an energetic threat. The people who routinely accomplish massive goals operate with the exact same biological hardware you do. They experience the exact same resistance and avoidance instincts. High performers rely on the consistent execution of small, under-the-radar actions. They find ways to proceed even when the biological urge to remain idle is at its strongest. Think of your largest ambition as nothing more than a tiny